Hello, grade 12s. I hope you're all having a productive study time and that you're all doing well at home. I want to send this through because I was thinking of something, and I know application is one of the hardest parts of a business report. Yeah, I know the business report, you guys substantiate really, really well. You do your problem solving and substantiation together are a bit of an issue. So, an application. So, what I was thinking is let me show you what it would look like, not just tell you. So, when it comes to application, you obviously need to know your theory. Okay? You can't have application without knowing your theory. So I'll show you in the next slide what I mean by this. So you need to have your theory and you need to be able to integrate this theory with all of the relevant examples. You cannot just say that, oh, I'm going to start talking about clothing and this clothing and that clothing. You've got to have some solid theory behind your statements. So, along with that, the theory you are introducing must be linked to the clothing industry. You can't just go off topic and start talking about fashion. Ugh, you should be talking about fashion. You can't go talking about food or drink or restaurants. Okay, you have to stick close to fashion. Okay, and what you must try and do is you must try and show you to integrate as many current affairs as possible. There's your three things. One, do I have strong theory? Most of you do, you'll be fine with that. Two, can I link it to the clothing industry? And three, can I bring in a current affair? Okay, and there's a reason the Olympic rings are in the background. Let me show you what this would look like in practice. Okay, in practice, let's say your theory is that an ethical act may include bribery or corruption. Okay, and you talk about being bad for public image, whatever. But instead of doing that, we're going to take it and we're going to link it to the Olympics. So the Olympics is happening in 24, and all athletes require uniform and tracksuits. Okay, uniform, tracksuits, there's clothing. So we're talking clothing. Now I've linked in the clothing side of things. And I said government issues tenders to do the uniform for the athletes, and clothing manufacturers may be tempted to bribe the official to award them the tender. Do you see? I've taken a current affair, I've linked it to the clothing industry, and I've put in some theory. You can add now at the bottom here if you want to. You can say, however, if this gets out, they can find fines, they can face legal issues, they can face the court of public opinion, all of this. But you've done the three things. You've given me strong theory, you've linked it to the clothing sector, and you have given me a current affair, which is the Olympics. Okay. Now, obviously, after that, I want to do problem solving, and you've got to try and problem solve using all your things. And I went for the BEE pillars. Why? Because I know that the BEE pillars are one of the most important things when doing compliance with the tenders. And that's what I say here. Ensure compliance, particularly with regards to the BEE pillars, as this is a major contributing factor to the awarding of tenders. Okay, I could have stopped there. A lot of you stopped there. You get problem solving marks because you get the mark for compliance. Okay, but that's a generic answer. Now I substantiate it and I say the company may partner with smaller, less known black owned suppliers to not only boost the BE score but also gain public favor through the use of the triple bottom line, you might have said there. And you could have said investing in training development for these suppliers, or maybe my better word would be with these suppliers. Collaborative training will also increase productivity, but further increase the BE score and likelihood of gaining the tender without having to resort to bribery. Okay, because training and development is part of the BE. Remember, the four BEs are ownership, management control, um, skills development, and supplier and local business growth. Okay, it's not the right word, but it's close enough. You guys see, I've taken something and I've linked it to a pillar, and I've said, this is where we fix it. You would get additional marks because you've brought in BEE, which might not have been asked. If I asked you about ethics, you can still talk about BEE because I'm telling you, use BEE to avoid the problem of unethical behavior. So those are the three things, guys. Make sure you've got strong theory. Make sure you link it to the clothing sector. Make sure you bring in a current affair. Okay. I hope this helped and I hope the studying is going well. Cheers.